See now, which one of the following port of India handles the highest tonnage of import cargo? So this was, I think, we discussed before. Now next one is, it's this one also discussed. Next one is, okay, and next one, the correct sequence of the eastward flowing river of the peninsular India from north to south is, it's Suvarnarekha, then Mahanadi, then Godavari, then Krishna, then Pennar, then Kaveri, then Vegai. So Suvarnarekha, Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna, Pennar, Kaveri, and Vegai. The world's highest ground-based telescope observatory is in, it's in India. The world's highest ground-based telescope observatory is in India. It's good. Ground-based. Okay, it's in India. Leh, India. Which one of the following mountain tribes did the British first came into contact with after the grants of Diwali in year 1765? That is Khasi. The English got the Diwali rights, and after war, Colonel Scott tried to construct roadways between the Garo and Jaintia. The resulted Khasi rebellion. Okay, so this is the rebellion of Khasi. Now this figure is showing about the rice. Okay. So this is the diagram of 91 to 98 production of rice. So it is, see the changes of in the rice. So it is figure given below. Which one of the following is products of question? This bar diagram represent the annual agricultural production of rice for the period this and this. So this is the approximate age of the Aravalli ranges. This is the million years. Okay. So D, approximately age of the Aravalli range is the 670 million years. It's literally means lines of approximately 800 km north and direction across India, state of Gujarat, Haryana, Delhi, also known the hill locally. So next one is, it's complete, and Ganga Cooperation Project. So this is the initiative of some Asian country. So this is the Ganga cooperative is tourism initiative for the some Asian countries. That is the Ganga cooperative project, tourism initiative of some Asian country. Okay, now next one is, consider the following statement. So this is the NTPC is the largest power utility in India, and the Indian Ordinary Factory is the largest departmentally run industrial undertaking in the country. ONGC account for the half of the LPG, and Indian Oil Corporation operates all the refinery in India. So all is wrong, and ONGC is the half, that's wrong. But largest power is NTPC, and the Indian Ordnance Factory is largest departmentally run industrial undertaking, that's right. Okay, next, Indian railway system is largest. This was discussed before. So next is, wait a minute. So what is like, first we should check here, like it's working. Yeah, it's working. It's 4 minutes almost. Okay, now we are going to discuss again the questions. Okay, so this is the thermal power plant of Bokaro is located in, that is in Jharkhand. The thermal power plant of Bokaro is located in Jharkhand. So the thermal power plant of Bokaro is situated near the Konai Dam of Bokaro district in the Jharkhand. Okay, thermal power Bokaro in the Jharkhand. So which is India? Which one of the following statement is not correct? So not correct is asking. So see, Rail is the largest private sector company. MTNL is listed in IC, and BSNL is the first telecom service organization in India to launch the nationwide cellular service in one time. But IPCL is India's largest petrochemical company. That's true. So NGC is the India's largest petrochemical company. IPCL is the second largest. So IPCL is the India's largest petrochemical company. That is not true. Okay. Which amongst the following state has the highest population density as per the census? That is West Bengal. So West Bengal has the highest population density as per census. Kerala has the density of 819, and Madhya Pradesh has the density of 196, and the Uttar Pradesh has the population density 68. Bihar has the highest density, and Bihar is 1102, and West Bengal is 903. Okay, next, the eastern coast of India produces more rice than the western coast, and the eastern coast receive more rainfall than the western coast. So the eastern coast of India produces more rice than the western coast. It's true, and eastern coast receives more rainfall. So it's not true. West coast receive more rainfall. Okay. What is the correct sequence of the river Godavari, Mahanadi, Narmada, and Tapi in the descending order? So first is Godavari, then Narmada, then Mahanadi, then Tapi. So biggest river is the Godavari, then Narmada, then Mahanadi, then Tapi. Okay. So next question is the warm oceanic current of the Pacific Ocean near to the Peru coast is the South America. When its coastal current enters Indian Ocean, then the air decreases the land and water near Indian subcontinent, and this causes the weakening of the summer and wind and occasional weak monsoon rains in subcontinent. So then stunted forest with bushes and small having long roots and sharp shown and commonly found in, so that is western Andhra Pradesh. Okay. So it is talking about long roots, sharp thorns, and commonly found. There is the sharp thorn and long roots. That is Andhra Pradesh. This region is having the Rajasthan, Gujarat, Haryana, and Andhra Pradesh. Which one of the following is not a lagoon? So that is not a lagoon it's talking about. So Chilika is yes, Pulicat is yak, Astamudi is yak. Periyar is lake, not a lagoon. So answer will be the Astamudi lake. All the three, Chilika, Periyar, and Pulicat, are lagoon, and they are due to the separation of sea water from depositional clay. So see, that is Periyar, Pulicat, and Chilika. There's a lagoon, and Astamudi is the lake. Okay. Next, with reference to the Indian agriculture, which of the following statement is correct? So about 90% of area under pulses in India is rain-fed. So about 90% of the area under pulses is in India is rain-fed. Rain-fed area is about 90% of the area under the pulses in India. So yes, A is correct. So under agriculture, 90% of area pulses rain-fed, and there is least developed in the developing pulses hybrid, that is can be least. So Hindalco as an aluminum factory located at Raincourt on its sites basically is the abundant supply of power. So due to the abundant supply of electricity from the National Thermal Power Corporation, Hindalco, an aluminum factory, is located at the Uttar Pradesh. Which among the following is state is smallest in area? So smallest is Tamil Nadu. Okay, because Gujarat, Andhra Pradesh, and Karnataka in fourth comparison, Tamil Nadu is smallest. So Tamil Nadu, which is the area, is 130 square kilometer, like 1,30,058. Andhra Pradesh area 2 lakh something. Gujarat 1,96,000. Karnataka 1,97,000. During the year, which one of the following industry that recorded the highest growth rate in India? Coal, steel, electricity, cement. That is steel industry, but nowadays it's a little bit changed, so we will see according to that. So consider the following statement. India is the original home of the cotton, right? And India is the first country in the world to develop hybrid cotton variety, leading to increased production. That's also right. Okay, both are right. Next is, which one of the following statement is not correct? India is the second largest producer of nitrogenous fertilizer. India is the 9th largest steel producer. That's wrong. But second producer nitrogenous fertilizer, that's true. And India is the second largest producer of silk in the world, and India ranked third in the world's coal production. So A will be the true. India is the third and not second. Like it's asking about not correct. So India is the third largest in the nitrogenous, but this changes according the time. So third will be the nitrogen fertilizer. India is the ninth in the steel, and second in the silk, and third in the coal. Okay. Which one of the following have the largest shipyard in India? That is Kochi, Kolkata, Mumbai, or Vishakhapatnam. So that is Kochi always. Cochin has the largest shipyard in India, and it is part of the line of the maritime related facility and port city of Cochin in the state of Kerala. And the service provided the shipyard are building platform, supply vessel, and double build oil tanker. Presently, it is building the first indigenous aircraft carrier of the Indian Navy. So National Sugar Institute, Mishra Dhatu Nigam Limited, Institute of Military Law, and the Institute of National Integration. So these are some examples of that. So there are like an Institute of National Integration is Pune, Institute of Military Law is the Kampti, and Mishra Dhatu Nigam Institute is Hyderabad. So this is National Sugar Institute located in the Kanpur. Okay, National Sugar Institute located in the Kanpur, and Mishra Dhatu Nigam Limited is the Hyderabad. Institute of Military Law in the located Kampti, and Institute of National Integration is the Pune. Nanda Devi peak form a part of it is the Kumayu Himalaya. So Nanda Devi peak form a part of Kumayu Himalaya. Okay, Kumayu Himalaya. Nanda Devi is the Kumayu, not Assam, not Nepal, but it's a Kumayu Himalaya. So next is Damodar Valley Corporation is the first multi-purpose river valley project of independent India. Damodar Valley Corporation includes thermal and gas power station. So both are right. It's a first multi-purpose river valley project, and there is a thermal and gas power station. So Damodar Valley Corporation is the main project, includes the flame of methane Panchat Tilea Konar with connected hydroelectric powers, and Konar a barrage of Durgapalli with the canal of network. Thermal power station Bokaro, and B is the Chandrapura, and also one of the gas turbine station. It is the first multi-purpose river valley project. Next is National Thermal Power Project Corporation has diversified into the hydro sector, and Power Grid Corporation of India has diversified into telecom sector. So both are true. So Power Grid Corporation is in the telecom sector, and National Thermal Power Corporation has diversified into the hydropower sector. National Thermal Power Corporation has diversified into the hydropower sector, and Power Grid Corporation of India is the telecom sector. Which one of the following is not correct? So that is the largest Buddhist monastery in India is Assam. That is Arunachal Pradesh Buddhist monastery. The language Konyak is Nagaland. Yeah, and the largest river island in the world is Assam. Okay, and Sikkim is the least populated state of the India. Okay, least populated. Okay, the largest river island was the Majuli, that is in Assam, and the Buddhist monastery in Arunachal Pradesh. Okay, next is the among the following city, which one is the nearest to Tropic of Cancer? So Tropic of Cancer is nearest to, that is to Kolkata, Delhi, Jodhpur or Nagpur. That will be near to Kolkata here. Okay, because Jodhpur is little bit far. Now India ranks first in the world's fruit production. That's true, but it's second, not first. India ranks second in the world's export of tobacco at 6th number. Okay, tobacco is in 6th and fruits in second. First, now it's first maybe in fruits. We will check it. Okay, following statement is correct about that. So Alliance Air is wholly owned subsidiary of Indian Airlines. So A is true. Which one of the following state has the richest female literacy? So highest female literacy is in it's maybe in Chhattisgarh, 60%, Odisha 64, Rajasthan 52, Madhya Pradesh 60. So it is Odisha. So highest female literacy, like we know about the Kerala most probably, but we should have the idea about the South Indian. All states are very literate to us. Okay, in which of the following Union territory do people have the Onge tribe? Onge tribe is in Andaman and Nicobar. Okay, next is the it's National Thermal Power Corporation has a diversified into hydropower, and Power Grid Corporation, that what we discussed before. Okay, so this we discussed. Now next, which one of the following statement is not correct? That is, tidal bore occur when a tide enter the narrow and the shallow estuary of the river. Tidal bore occur narrow and the shallow. That's true. Okay, which is the following is the select the correct under using for the quotes given below. That is Kanger Ghati National Park, it's Chhattisgarh, and Nagarhole, that is in Karnataka, and Sultanpur is Haryana, and Kugti Wildlife, that is Himachal Pradesh. Okay, Kugti is Himachal Pradesh, Sultanpur is Haryana, and Kanger Ghati is Chhattisgarh, and Nagarhole is Karnataka. Lake Sambar is in Jaipur. Okay, so Lake Sambar is nearest to the Jaipur in the Rajasthan. It is the largest inland shark lake, a bowl-shaped lake. Next one is the consider the following is Mahadev Hills, Sahyadri Parvat and Satpura. So that is the first is Mahadev, second is Satpura range, and third is the Sahyadri range. Mahadev, Satpura, Sahyadri. One is Mahadeva, second is Satpura, third is Sahyadri. So which among the following national highway routes is the longest? That is Kolkata to Hazira. So which among the following national highway routes is the longest? That is the Kolkata to Hazira. In the given option, Kolkata Hazira, which extends and term is the national highway number 6, is the longest national highway routes in among the routes. So which among the following national highway routes is longest? That is Kolkata to Hazira. Match the select the following. Coal is Giridih, copper is Alwar, manganese is Dharwad, and lignite is I don't know. So C is their answer. One coal is Giridih, copper is Alwar, and manganese is Dharwad, and lignite is Jayakondam. Consider the following statement among the Indian states. So these are Andaman Pradesh and has the longest coastline. No, Gujarat. Gujarat has the highest number of airports. Not necessarily. Gujarat is highest 14 airports. Okay. So all states in India with Ahmedabad is an international airport also. So Gujarat is the longest coastline, not the Andhra Pradesh, but Gujarat has the highest number of 14 airports among all states in India, which Ahmedabad is an international airport. So Gujarat is the highest number of airports, may be correct, but not all. Okay. Next is what? Consider the following statement 2001 and this. So this is the two states with lowest sex ratio are Haryana, Punjab. That's true. Kerala has the both highest literacy and sex ratio good. And the two states with the lowest population is the Meghalaya and Mizoram. That's not true. So are the statement incorrect because the lowest population per square kilometer Mizoram and Arunachal Pradesh. Kerala is the sex ratio 91. Arunachal Pradesh is the lowest population, and all we will discuss. Which one of the following statement is correct? Deccan Odyssey. This is a luxury train which travels through Maharashtra and includes the Goa and the Jandi. So a luxury train from the Maharashtra and Goa. So Deccan Odyssey is the luxury train which travels through the Maharashtra and includes the Goa. As for the tourist purpose based on the concept of palace on wheel, and it is venture of the Maharashtra government and the Ministry of Railway, and it's two restaurant and bar, a business center. So next one is C. Gopinath Beach is Gujarat, and Loana Bay Beach is Andhra Pradesh. Devgad Beach is the Karnataka, and Singrauli Beach is the Goa. So consider the following. Indira Gandhi Center for Atomic Research uses fast reactor technology. Okay. And Atomic Mineral Directorate Research and Exploration engaged in the heavy water production. In the Indian Real Earth Limited is engaged in the manufacturing of zircon and Indian nuclear program besides the rare earth products. Okay. So next, waste flowing river of peninsular India has no delta. Not necessarily, but yeah, no delta. That's true maybe. These rivers do not carry any relevant sediments. So C will be the answer. Namda Tapi do not form any delta because of their course mainly passing through high gradient, which great speed, like their gradient is high and speed is great. So these rivers do not carry relevant sediments. Okay. Mangaluru received the much higher than Mangaluru. That's true. Mangaluru has the benefit of receiving rainfall both from southwest and northeast monsoon. Not necessarily. So Bengaluru receives lesser rainfall than Mangaluru. Okay. So Mangaluru receives the more rainfall and Bengaluru receives lesser rainfall. Okay. And the western windward slope and the river 2000 mm rainfall, whereas the Bengaluru is in the shadow area and hardly receive 500 mm rainfall. Next one is, consider the following statement. Silent Valley National Park is the Nalla Malla and Pathara Karkadavu hydroelectric project is proposed to be built near the Silent Valley National Park, and the Kunthi River originates in the Silent Valley rainforest. So Silent Valley National Park is the Nalla Malla range. Silent Valley National Park is the Nalla Malla range. That's wrong, but Pathaka Kadavu hydroelectric project is proposed by the built near the Silent Valley, and the Kunthi rivers is the Silent Valley. That's true, but one is Silent Valley National Park is in the Nalla Malla. That's wrong. So Kundali Hills is the Western Ghats, the Southern West areas. Nilgiri Hill in the Palghat, Managhat. So nearest town of the location of the park. So the park boundary of the Attapedi reserves for the east and west. Forest of Palghat division and division of south and the west. So northern boundary is the largest, continuous to the Nilgiri forest. Silent Valley is the a rectangular table and land its high contiguous ridge along with the northern and eastern border, and by a large irregular ridge along with the western southern border. So like the steep escalate the south and descend the some. So next is, which of the following statement is correct basic census? So Puducherry has the sixth ratio among the union territory. Puducherry has the sixth ratio among the union territories. So Uttar Pradesh is 21, West Bengal is 11, Bihar is 9, okay, and Tamil Nadu is 7, and Andhra Pradesh is 7. So India descendant growth population. So first is Uttar Pradesh is 21, second is West Bengal is 11, and Bihar is 9, and Tamil Nadu is 7, and Andhra Pradesh is 7. So next, consider the following. India is the second country in the world to adopt the national family planning. That's not true. Its first country. The national population policy of India seeks achieve replacement level of fertility. That's true. And Kerala is the first state in India to achieve replacement level of fertility. That's also true. Kerala is the first state in India to achieve replacement level fertility. That's true. And the national population policy of India seeks to achieve the replacement level of fertility by 2010 with a population of 111 crore. Okay. Next. Which one of the following statement is incorrect? So northeastern India accounts for little over half of the country of tribal population. Northeast half of our country, it's not true. First of all, Madhya Pradesh, then Maharashtra, then Odisha, then Gujarat, then Bihar. So first of all, Madhya Pradesh, Okay, Madhya Pradesh is the highest density of the populations of the, what they are asking about scheduled tribes. Okay, they are asking about the incorrect statement. There is no definition of scheduled tribes. That's true. The people known as Toda lives Nilgiri. That's true. Lotha is language spoken by Nagaland. That's also true. Actually, Lotha is a language which is spoken in the Nagaland. And not true is the northeastern. Northeastern do not have the tribal population. Actually, first is Madhya Pradesh, then Maharashtra, then Odisha, and then Gujarat is fourth after Odisha, and then Bihar. Okay, now. The forest cover in India constitute around 20% of its geographical area. Out of total forest cover, dense forests constitute around 40%, I don't believe. Okay, and second is the National Forest Action Program aims at one-third. That's true. Amongst the following Indian state, which one of the minimum total forest cover? That is the Haryana. Is the minimum total forest cover. See what the condition of Haryana. Only 3.78% total area in the given option, and Haryana has the minimum total forest area. कितने गरीब लोग भी टॉपर बन जाते हैं. सीन. Which one of the following is not a biosphere reserve? So that is Nalla Malla. So Agastmala is yes, Nilgiri is yes, Panchamala is yes, Nalla Malla. Okay, Agastmala, Panchamala, Nilgiri. Which one of the following statement is incorrect? So it's talking about the Visakhapatnam steel plant is a unit of Rashtriya Ispat Nigam Limited. That's true. Maharashtra Electrosmelt Limited is a subsidiary of the Steel Authority of India Limited. That can be true. It's asking not true. So Raulkela steel plant, first integrated steel plant, this public sector of India was set up with the Soviet Union, and it's not Soviet Union actually. Rautkola under the United Kingdom. Yeah, Rautkola is the Odisha first integrated plant, but it's set up German collaboration. That's not Soviet. It's a German collaboration. The plant's its capacity 18600 tonnage of hot rolled carbon and stainless steel and plate produce. So Maharashtra Electron Limited is the government of India. For which one of the following is the Satara well known? Satara is for the wind energy. Okay, Satara is known for the wind energy. Which one of the following is the correct sequence of the given Indian city in the decreasing order? So this is Kochi, Kolkata, Patna and Delhi. So first is the Kochi, then Kolkata, then Patna, then Delhi. It's asking about decreasing order of annual rainfall. So first is the Kochi, and then is the Kolkata, and then is the Patna, and then is the Delhi. Okay, so Kochi, Kolkata, Kochi is the highest, then Kolkata, then Patna, Bihar, and then Delhi. Okay. Next is the Gandhi Sagar Dam. Gandhi Sagar Dam is part of which of the following? That is the part of the Chambal project. Okay, next is the which one of the following correct sequence given hills starting from the north and going to the south? So that is Nalla Malla Hill, then Javadi Hill, then Nilgiri Hill, then Annamala Hill. So first is the Nalla Malla Hill, Javadi Hill, Nilgiri Hill, and Annamala. Nalla Malla, Javadi, Nilgiri, and Annamala. Nalla Malla, Javadi, Nilgiri, and Annamala. So which is the form north to south as follow? that is the sequence of north to south is follows Annamalai Hills. Thal is the Maharashtra, Manuguru is Andhra Pradesh, Kakrapara is the Gujarat, and Kega is the Kannada. Which one of the following is the statement incorrect? Incorrect. The Western Ghats are relatively lower in their northern region. So Western Ghats is relatively lower in their northern region. It's lower. Okay, and so B, C, D are correct. So the Anna Mudde is the highest peak of Western Ghat. Tapi River in the south of Satpura, Namda and Tapi are Rift Valley. Okay, old Rift Valley. But first is Western Ghat relatively lower. It's not lower. Western Ghat Satpura range lies the Namda in the north and Tapi. So Namda and Tapi are the only notable exceptional peninsular river which flow the Rift Valley and Arabian Sea, and statement is not correct. Western Ghat are relatively higher to the northern region. Western Ghats is higher because it's a part of the Gondwana land. It's a plateau system, so this is quite higher than the northern part. Okay. Next is the intensity of rainfall decreased from east to west. So east gets more rainfall, west gets less, and from the south to north, south gets more and north gets less. And the decrease westward, it's attributed to the increasing distance from the source of the moisture. The decrease in rainfall intensity from south to north is due to the increasing distance from the mountain which are responsible for the lifting. Which of the following shared its border with the Uttar Pradesh? So Uttar Pradesh shares the border with the Rajasthan, Chhattisgarh, and Jharkhand, not Punjab. So Uttar Pradesh shares the border with Rajasthan, Chhattisgarh, and Jharkhand. So Punjab does not share border with the Uttar Pradesh. Apart from Uttar Pradesh, Rajasthan also shares border with Punjab, Haryana, Madhya Pradesh, and Gujarat. So Punjab shares its border Haryana, Himachal Pradesh, and Jammu Kashmir, Rajasthan, and Chhattisgarh shares the border Uttar Pradesh. We'll see. Okay, on the mapping there will easily see. Where do you Saharia tribes who are the recently in the news live? So Saharia tribes was the Rajasthan. Okay, Saharia tribals who were recently in the news lives in the Rajasthan. So Saharia, the only primitive tribes of Rajasthan still and the Sahabad and Kishangarh Panchayat Samiti. Saharia is living in Rajasthan and said to be the derived from the Arabian word Sahara and wildness, and the Muslim ruler found there residing the jungle gave them to the present name Sahar, which means the jungle, and according to the came called the Saharia, meaning a resident of jungle. India is the only country in the world producing all the 5 known commercial silk. Yes, India is the largest producer of sugar in the world. It's second largest. Yeah, India is the second largest producer and the consumer of the sugar, and with Maharashtra contributing over the 1/3 of the country's sugar output. And India is the top sugar production, but Brazil is on the top, India in the second. And silk is the all 5 type of silk we are producing in the India. Okay. Now next question is, consider the following. Assam shares a border with the Bhutan and Bangladesh. Okay, right. West Bengal shares border with Bhutan and Nepal. That's also right. Mizoram shares border with Bangladesh and Myanmar. That's also right. All 3 are right. Okay. Mizoram with Bangladesh and Myanmar. Okay. So Sikkim has the minimum area among the 28 state. Okay, right. Chandigarh has the highest literacy rate among the Puducherry, National Capital Territory of Delhi, and other. Yes, that's also right. And Maharashtra. Okay, Sikkim has the minimum area of the 28. No, Goa is there. Okay, Goa is there. Okay. Let if you are remembering the map system, then first you see the Goa. Okay, always Goa, then you will go to the Sikkim. Okay, yeah, good, because Puducherry is our friend, so we will see Goa. Okay, yeah. Maharashtra has the highest population after the Uttar Pradesh, and after Uttar Pradesh 28. So third is true, but second, Chhattisgarh has highest literacy rate. Literacy is in Delhi. Okay, always. So Chhattisgarh and Chandigarh is not. So now Petronet has given like Sikkim and Union Territory of the Lakshadweep. Okay, Lakshadweep is the highest literacy. Sorry, not Delhi exactly, but Lakshadweep. Okay, Lakshadweep is the highest in literacy, and Goa is the smallest. Okay, Consider the following statement. Petronet LNG Limited is the setting up along another LNG terminal in the Mangalore, and the head office of the Dredging Corporation of India is the Visakhapatnam, and the Narva Pahar mine is operated by the Uranium Corporation of India Limited. So 1 and 3, that is Petronet LNG Limited setting up to the LNG terminal of Mangalore, and the Narva Pahar mine is operated by the Uranium Corporation of India, and the head office of the Darjeeling Corporation Visakhapatnam. That's not true. Okay. Next. Next is Sangla Valley is Himachal Pradesh. Okay. And Yamthang Valley and Drukha Valley is Nagaland. Okay, Dekha Valley is Nagaland. And B is 4. B is 4. That is the okay. And C is 2. So Sangla Valley is the Himachal Pradesh, and D is 1. Yumthang Valley is the Sikkim. Which one of the following statement is not correct? It's Kaveri River rises in Andhra Pradesh. So Kaveri River rises in Karnataka from Brahmagiri in Kodagu district. Which one of following statements is not correct? So Kaveri River rises in Andhra Pradesh. That's not true. Next is Shyok, Spiti, Janskar. Correct sequence of the following is Shyok, Janskar, Spiti, Satluj. So first is the Shyok, then Janskar, then Spiti, then last is the Satluj. So last is the Satluj, not Spiti. Okay. So if you will know, the last is the Satluj, and last before first is Spiti, then Janskar, then Shyok. Okay. According to the census, Kerala has the smallest gap in the male and female literacy rates, and 28 states of India, Delhi and Puducherry not included. According to the census, Rajasthan has literacy rate above the national average literacy. Neither one, neither two. Actually, Rajasthan has only 65% or less. And according to census, Kerala has the smallest gap in male and female literacy rates in 28 states. So, smallest gap in literacy rate is Mizoram. Okay. Next is what? It's in which state is Guru Shikhar? It's Rajasthan. Out of the 4 southern state, Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Kerala and Tamil Nadu, which of the boundary with the maximum number of the Indian states? This is each of the Andhra Pradesh and Karnataka. Andhra Pradesh and Karnataka touches the maximum boundary of the states. So Andhra Pradesh is surrounded by the Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Maharashtra, Chhattisgarh, Odisha. It is also surrounded one of the Union Territory Puducherry, and Karnataka is surrounded by Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Maharashtra and Goa, and Kerala is surrounded by the Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, and Tamil Nadu is surrounded by the Kerala, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh is also surrounded by the one of the Union Territory Puducherry, Tamil Nadu. Okay, so Tamil Nadu, Puducherry and Andhra Pradesh is also Puducherry. 3 parts of Puducherry. Out of the 4 southern states, Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, which of the boundary is maximum? Okay, which of the among the following major Indian cities most eastward located? Most eastward is Hyderabad, Bhopal, Lucknow or Bengaluru. So it is the Lucknow. So first of all, Lucknow will be the most eastward, and then will be the Hyderabad. Lucknow is most eastward. Match in the mind. It's Lucknow. Okay. Then there will be the Bhopal and Hyderabad is second one, and then will be the Bhopal, and then will be the Bengaluru. Which one of the following rivers originating in the Amarkantak? That is the Namda river. So Damodar is Chota Nagpur, Tori, Mahanadi is Sihava, Raipur, Namda is the Amarkantak, Tapti is the Multai, Betul, Ravi is the Rohtang Pass, Himachal Pradesh, and Yamuna is the Yamunotri Glacier, Sabarmati, Jai Samundram Lake, Udaipur, Kaveri is the Brahmagiri, and Krishna is the Mahabaleshwar. Krishna, Mahabaleshwar, Kaveri is the Brahmagiri, and Sabarmati is the Jai Samundar Lake, Yamuna is the Yamunotri Glacier, Tapi is the Multai, Namda is the Amarkantak, and Mahanadi is the Sihava, and Damodar is the Chota Nagpur. Which one of the among the following state of India has the lowest density of population? This is the Arunachal Pradesh. So lowest density. Okay, consider the following. Balaghat is known for its diamond mines, and the Majgaon is known for its manganese deposits. Balagaon is known for its Damodar mines, diamond mines, and Majgaon is known for its manganese deposits. These both are wrong. Balaghat is for the manganese and Majgaon for the diamond. In which of the following is the Global Automotive Research Center being set up? That is in the Chennai, Global Automotive Research. Which one of the following national highway passes through the Maharashtra, Chhattisgarh and Odisha? That is in NH6. So Maharashtra, Chhattisgarh and Odisha is the one. NH6, NH4 is lies the state of Maharashtra, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu. 5 connects the Odisha, Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu, and 6 connects the Gujarat, Maharashtra, Chhattisgarh, Odisha. 7 connects the Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh. Next one is Daman Ganga, that is in Gujarat, Girna is Maharashtra, and Pamba in Kerala. So all of 3 is right. Where is the Shevaroy Hill located? That is in Tamil Nadu. The Shevaroy Hills or they located in the north central Tamil Nadu. It is situated at Salem district in Tamil Nadu. The height of Shevaroy Hills is about 4,000 to 500 and above sea level. Its total area is about 50 and the famous Yardok Hill. Okay. Next is the Betul is Namda and Jagdalpur is Iravadi and Tapti is Betul and Jagdalpur is Indravati and Jabalpur is Namrda and Ujjain is Shipra. Okay. Next is Sahgar area, Jaisalmer district of Rajasthan was is a news year 2006 because of which one of the following? Finding high quality gas reserves. So Jaisalmer district is Rajasthan was in news in the year 2006 because of one is finding high quality of gas reserves. The high quality of gas reserve we found in the Rajasthan Jaisalmer. Indira Gandhi Wildlife Sanctuary National Park is also known for the top slip. It's Annamalai Hill of Tamil Nadu. It is called the top slip due to fact that it is one of day there has been practice of sliding timber from this hill. Next one is which one of the following is also known for top slip? That is the Indira Gandhi Wildlife Sanctuary of National Park. Next one is the river Kalindi is an east flowing river in the southern part of India and the Deccan Plateau is highest along its western range and gently slope towards the Bay of Bengal in the east. So it's a D will be the answer because the river Kalindi is the east flowing river and the Deccan Plateau is the highest along the edge and gently slopes. So D is right and west flowing river. River Kalindi is the west flowing river, not east flowing river. Also Kalindi is a west flowing river. Okay. In which of the following district have large reserve of diamond bearing Kimberley? Like Kimberley is in Raipur, I think. So the diamond in the river of Chhattisgarh and diamond ferrous kimberlite is the Manipur area of district have attracted the global attention of 6 Kimberley Manipur area and 2 Kimberley discovered. Which one of the following Himalaya passes was around the middle of the year 2006 and trade India and China? That is the Nathula Pass. So the India and China sign agreement on border trade aims opening a border trading point through Nathula Pass. So next one is the which one of the following is the minerals? So mineral are the bauxite, dolomite, iron ore and tin. All are the mineral. On which of the following river is the hydropower complex located? That is in Bhagirathi river. So it is Tehri hydropower complex and that is in Bhagirathi river, state of Uttarakhand. So now Jog, Garsopa, Sheravati, Shivasa, Mudram is Kaveri and Doadar is Namda, Hundru is Swarnarekha, Yina is Namdok. Now Kapila, Dara fall in Godavari, Jog in Saravati and Shivasamundram in Kaveri. Which of approximately percentage of person above 65 years age is India's current population? It's 5 to 6%. Among is Himachal Pradesh 91%, Bihar 89%, now Odisha and then Uttar Pradesh. So Himachal Pradesh is the rural population is highest in the Himachal Pradesh. Now next one is the as per the which one of the following are the among the million plus city in the India on the basis of data census. So it's Surat, then Nagpur, then Ludhiana, then Kochi. According to the census, there's 35 cities or urban agglomeration with the population of 1 million or more according to the census. So it is the among the million plus cities in India on the basis of data. It's first is Surat. Okay, so all of above Ludhiana, Kochi, Nagpur and Surat. Okay, with the one of the following Brit engage in Brit is in isotope technology. So it's a stand for the Board of Radiation and Isotope Technology. It's established as a commercial unit. Atomic Energy Department of India's headquarters is the Vashi. Brit research field of the nature, health and defense industry, agriculture. Next is which one of the following has the maximum number of national park? That is the Assam. So Assam has the maximum number. It's Sanatrupa, Kaziranga, Manas, Garpeta, and Garampani, Namdapha, and Pakui. Which one of the following rivers is the Omkareshwar project associated with? That is the Narmada river is Omkareshwar associated with. Next is match the following, that is the coffee board is Bengaluru, rubber board is Kottayam, tea board is Kolkata, and tobacco board is Guntur. So coffee board is Bengaluru, rubber board is Kottayam, tea board is Kolkata, and tobacco board is Guntur. Okay, see again, coffee is Bengaluru, rubber is Kottayam, tea is Kolkata, tobacco is Guntur. Next one is in how many states share the coastline? So it shares the coastline of the 9. So states share the 9 coastline. Thus this is the Guntur, Maharashtra, Goa, Karnataka, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Odisha, West Bengal in this coastal estate. The total length of Gujarat coastal boundary is longest after of this. Where is the Tapovan and Vishnugarh hydroelectric power? This is the Uttarakhand is the hydropower project is located in the district of Uttarakhand. It is the ambitious NTPC India. This project is persistent the green energy. Next one is consider following. Chikmagalur is well known for the sugar production and the Nandia is well known for the coffee producing region. So both are not. Chikmagalur is not for the sugar, it's for the coffee, and Nandia is for the sugar, it's not for the coffee. Okay, next one is bauxite is the Andhra Pradesh, Jharkhand, Goa, and Gujarat, and then dolomite is the Odisha, Chhattisgarh, Gujarat, and Jharkhand, and iron ore is the Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, Odisha, Karnataka, and tin core is the India's rather poor in tin ore and chief deposits Bihar, Jharkhand, or Chhattisgarh, and coal is for the Jharkhand, West Bengal, Odisha, Madhya Pradesh, Andhra Pradesh, and Maharashtra. Next one is as per the India National Population Policy, which one of the following years is out of long objective to achieve the population stabilization? That is 2045. National Population Policy 2000 provides policy framework advancing the goal of prioritizing the during the next decade to meet the reproduction and the health needs of the people of India. This new policy states the objective of economic social development, improve the quality of lives and people, enhance their well-being, and provides them the opportunity and choice to become the production and society. The immediate objective of this policy is to address the unmet needs of the contraception, health infrastructure, health personnel, and the provides the integrated service delivery of the basic production of the child's health. Okay, among the following is the minimum population, that is Sikkim. Okay, next one is which one of the following is not essentially a species of Himalaya vegetation? That is the mahogany. So juniper, silver fir, and spruce by mahogany is not there. In the Himalaya region, common species of the silver fir, this is great variation in the Himalaya, and dark brown soil are well suited for growing fruits tree, and wet deep upland soil with the high humus content, and the Darjeeling and Assam hill are the good for the growing Himalaya vegetation basis. So the altitude and can be classified into the 4 group are given below. It's tropical evergreen forest, rose, chestnuts, bamboo, and laurel and palm. Subtropical decidual forests are the sal, oak, and temperate forests is cedar, birch, and maple, and alpine is the juniper, rhododendron, and mosses, and several kinds of flowering plants in mahogany, in rosewood, and tropical forest. So next is which one of the following hills are found where is the Eastern Ghat and the Western Ghats meet, that is Nilgiri. So the Western Ghats are connected to the Eastern Ghats Nilgiri to be the south in the Annamalai hill is the highest peninsula which are the separated from the Palaghat Pass. Two branches Annamalai hills are known for the hilly Yalagiri. Many river of Western Ghats waterfall the Shiva Samundram, Gokak Fall is Maharashtra. Okay. Next is in which of the one of the following state Namchik and Namchuk coalfield, that is Arunachal Pradesh. Namchuk coalfield is located in Arunachal Pradesh and have taken up the Arunachal Pradesh Mineral Development and Trading Corporation. Which one of the following capital of Andhra Pradesh state is the made up the separate state in the year, that is Kurnool. So the Andhra Pradesh was the made the separate new state in the taking 11 district which is the capital of Kurnool, and Telugu language movement, the government was forced to create a separate state, Andhra Pradesh Telugu speaking people, following the long drawn agitation and death of Potti Shriramulu Hunger. First linguistic state of Andhra Pradesh, created under pressure of Hyderabad, become the capital of Andhra Pradesh. Which one of the following, like Omkareshwar project is the 30 large dam is to be the built Namdar Evil, which being the contested by the strongest grassroots movement in Spring World Bank Investment Guarantee Agency timed down the application of Omkareshwar because of the environment and social concern. Construction of the dam was taken up November in spite of fact the environment impact assessment knows that resettlement plan been prepared. So next, which one of the following river does not originate from India, that is the Satluj river. So Satluj river is important of the Indus, is a tributary of India. The Satluj river originates from the Rakshas lake and Tibet. Of the total length of the Satluj is about 1060 km in India area of drained by the river in the India. Okay, so next is consider the following. Between the census of 1951 and the density of population of India has increased. Okay, we can't say, but between the census of this, the annual growth rate of population in India has doubled. It's not doubled. Okay, next, among the following Agraria communities, they are the traditional salt pen worker community of Gujarat. So the Agaria community is the traditional salt pen worker community Gujarat. This is the tribe works to the make various instrument of iron, and this tribe is also known for the Madhya Pradesh state. The Dal Hasti power station is known for the Chenab. Chenab is for the river of Jammu and Kashmir state. The Prime Minister Shri Manmohan Singh inaugurated the project. So Dalhasti in the Chenab. Next is there are no east flowing river in Kerala. There is no west flowing river in Madhya Pradesh. So both are not correct actually. Okay. So next is India does not have any deposit of thorium. That's wrong. Kerala monazite sand contain uranium. That's also not wrong. Not right. Okay, in which of the following place is tribal found Sompen, that is in Nicobar Island. Okay, and next is like name of the territory and population. First is Chandigarh, then Mizoram, then Puducherry, then Sikkim is the lowest. Chandigarh, Mizoram, Puducherry and Sikkim. Next one is okay, mineral resources. There are copper and nickel and tungsten. So B is the nickel in the Odisha. Okay, copper not in Jharkhand, tungsten not in. Most nickel reserve in India is the Kotak, Mayurbhanj district of Odisha, and total resources of nickel are the 189 and million tons of the estimated mostly found in the Bihar, Jharkhand and Rajasthan. Next is the hot and humid climate. Annual rainfall 200 and hill slope up to the altitude of 1100. Annual rainfall is 15 to 30. So this is the paper. Okay, mustard is principally grown relatively an area over the black soil region, and 200 rainfall. Virginia tobacco cannot be exist 125. So next is which of the following in the words the tropical deserts occur during the margin of, we'll discuss for the question. In the word the tropical deserts occur along with the western margin of the continent within the trade winds belts. Okay, in India East Himalaya gets higher rainfall from the northeast winds. That is also true. So both, no, it's not get the rainfall from northeast wind. So South California and North and West Morocco and Sahara, Kalahari, the Indian deserts and the deserts main tropical area deserts words. Northeastern wind do not have the rain, any of the exceptional Tamil Nadu and this. Okay, next one is in India the port of the categorized as major and non-major ports. So this is Dahej port. So the Dahej is the fast developing port down situated on the Gulf of Khambat in the Bharuch district of Gujarat. It is the site of Dahej and the IPCL and petrochemical complexes minor port. India is the 11 major and Kandla, Mumbai, Nhava Sheva and Manmagaon, New Mangalore and Kochi. So west coast of Calcutta, Haldia and Visakhapatnam and Chennai, Tuticorin. So now in India, which of the following state has been largest inland saline wetland, that is Rajasthan. Okay, next at which one of the following place due to important river India originate, which of the one them flow towards north and merge with the another important river flowing towards the Bay of Bengal. So that is the Amarkantak river. Two important river Namda and Son originated from the Amarkantak, and one of the Son flow towards the north and merge with another important river in Ganga near east of the Patna and Bihar, which is the flowing towards the Bay of Bengal. The another river Namda flows toward west and meets the Arabian Sea. Next is, which one of the following is appropriate reason for considering the Gondwana rocks as the most important rock system in India? It's more than 90% of coal reserve found in them. And now we can read this. Around 90% coal in Gondwana, and Gondwana coalfield is in the province of Andhra Pradesh, Assam, Odisha, West Bengal, Madhya Pradesh. Although the Gondwana coals have been found in Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, and field production lowest Gondwana coalfield is most important. So when is the travel in certain part of India, you will notice red soil. So presence of ferric oxides. So red soil have been developed over archean granites and gneiss, other crystalline rock and sedimentary of the Kadapa and Vidya Yai basin and mixed Dharwad rock. So their colors mainly due to the ferric oxide occurring in the coating on the soil particle, and iron oxide occurs as the hematite or the hydrous ferric oxide. So color is red when it's occur the hydrate from the limestone and soil gets yellow color. So originally the surface soil red while the origin of 20 and yellowish soil. Okay, so rivers that passes through Himachal Pradesh are, that is Beas, Chenab, Ravi, Satluj and Yamuna. So Beas flows through the Mandi, Hamirpur and Himachal Pradesh. Chenab rivers flow the Manali. So Satluj flows from the Kalpa, Bilaspur district of Himachal Pradesh, Yamuna and all that. Okay, now next is the black cotton soil is predominant type of soil in the state, and the rich pool of the skilled labor is available. So its B is right. And Tamil Nadu is the leading producer of mill of the country. So black soil is predominant type of soil in the state Tamil Nadu. Not necessarily it's red sandy. Okay. Now next, India, which type of forest among the following is largest area? So it is montane forest. Its subtropical moist deciduous is the largest. Okay, next is the next is the approximate representative of land use classification in India is the, so it is net sown area 47% and forest 23% only, and other is 30%. Okay, so now next is Bhitarkanika is Odisha, saltwater crocodile, Desert National Park, Great Indian Bustard, both are right. Avaliculam is Hullock Gibbon. So Hullock Gibbon is not in Avaliculam. Okay, Kaziranga National Park. Next is with reference to the soil conservation, crop rotation, sand fence, terracing, windbreaks. So all of four are there. Now consider the following statement: the boundaries of national park is defined by the legislation. Biosphere reserves declared with conservation of specific flora and fauna. Okay, and specifically for the wildlife sanctuary. Okay, in the wildlife sanctuary, limited biotic interference. No, third is wrong. Limited is in national park, but yeah, here also given the boundary of the national park are defined by the legislation. So that is true. That is true. Biosphere reserve declared the conserve the few species of flora and fauna. So specific is not there. Okay, the latitude that pass through the Sikkim also pass through, that is Rajasthan. The latitude that is passed through Sikkim pass through Rajasthan. Okay, if there were the Himalaya range, what are been the most likely geographically impact on the that is the pattern of monsoon would be different from what is the present, and Indo-Gangetic plain is divided to the such extensive elevated soil, and much of the country would experience the cold wave from the Siberia. The Texas tree naturally found in the Himalaya, and the Texas tree is a red data book listed is Himalaya, and the drug of Taxol is obtained from the Texas tree, effective against Parkinson's. Not for Parkinson's, that is for the Texas tree is the treat cancer. Okay, it's for cancer. Texas tree is in Himalaya. Okay, we have the following: Govind Sagar, Satluj, Koleru, Krishna, Ukkai, Tapi, Vular, Jhelum. So Koleru Lake in the Krishna. Okay, Koleru Lake in the Govind Sagar Dam is Satluj near the Punjab border. Koleru Lake is located between the Krishna and Godavari and serves a natural flooding buildings reserve both the river and river Boda Neru drains into the Koleru River. Ukkai Reserve on the Tapi River. Okay, next is with a reference to the river Luni. Which one of the following statements correct? That is, it is lost in mainly land of Run of Kutch. So it is lost in the mainly land of Run of Kutch with the reference to the river of Luni. So Run of Kutch. So Luni is the endorheic river which makes the inward flowing plateau in the semi-arid zone of Rajasthan. River Luni originates in the western slope of Aravalli range, an elevation of 550 Ajmer. After flowing for the 495 southwesterly direction Rajasthan, the river disappears marshy land. Run of Kutch. Next one is, India has experienced persistent and high food inflation in the recent past. So due to the gradual switch over the cultivation and commercial crop area under the cultivation of food grain steadily decreased, and the consequence of increasing income consumption pattern, people have undergone the significant change, and the food supply has structure. Okay, the lowest Gangetic plain is the characterized by the humid climate and with high temperatures through year. Which one of the following pair crop is most suitable for this region? That is paddy and jute. Lower Gangetic plain provides humid climatic condition with high temperature which is suitable for the production of the paddy crop. In fact, West Bengal is largest paddy and overtaking the Andhra Pradesh jute. Two require the similar climatic condition, and here to West Bengal top in the jute production. So paddy and jute. Next is the sandy and saline area and the natural habitat of India. Animal species. The animal has no predators and area, but it exists and threatened due to the destruction of its habitat. Which one of the following could be animal? That is Indian wild ass. So Indian wild ass is actually the threatened species available in the Run of Kutch. Next, there is concern over the increased harmful algal blooms or discharge nutrient from the estuaries, right? Runoff from the land during an upwelling of the sea. All of three. Okay, next is the East India. India is navigation time and greatly reduced. Which of the Malacca deepening or the Malacca Strait between the Malaysia and Indonesia, opening a new canal across the Kra isthmus between the Gulf of Siam and Andaman Sea. So it is the sea. Okay, now next is the Brahmaputra, Irrawaddy, Mekong River, Tibet flow through the narrow and parallel ridge of the rivers. Brahmaputra U-turn its course flow from the this. So this is B, like it's bending geologically young Himalaya. Okay, we will see this because it's bending, that's why this is the U-turn. So primarily because of U-turn, Brahmaputra river U-turn because of the Himalaya mountain, however the uplift and cause the southern U-turn. Okay, so we will see this. Okay, so now it's 2012. So in which of the among following category protected area in India are local people not allowed collect and use of biomass? That is national park. So controlled biotic interference is allowed to the wildlife mean for any species in particular, intended to preserve the genetic diversity representative of the protecting the wild population, traditional life and the tribes people and domesticated plant and animal genetic resources. National park is relatively large area and they are not maturely alleged to human exploitation and occupation and are not this. Okay, now next consider the following statement. The duration of monsoon decreased from the South India to North India. The amount of annual rainfall North plains of India decreased from the east to west. Okay, that's true and that's also true. Okay, so next one is consider the following. Bandipur, Bhitarkanika, Manas and Sundarban. Which of the tiger reserves? So tiger reserves are Bandipur, then Manas and Sundarban. Bhitarkanika is not the tiger reserve. Okay, now like black neck crane, cheetah, flying squirrel and snow leopards naturally found in India. Cheetah not naturally found, but black breast all found in the naturally. So cheetah are not longer naturally found in India, and they used to be the here once upon a time, and now government thinks to import them. And black-necked crane, flying squirrel and are found in northwestern, and snow leopards are found. Next one is two important river, one with its source in Jharkhand and with the source is Odisha, merge the place only a short distance from the coast of Bay of Bengal before flowing into the sea. This is an important site of wildlife and biodiversity is produced area, that is Bhitarkanika. So Simplipal is situated quite interior in the hinterland of the Odisha. It is not the answer. Next is 2 and 3. Statement 1 is partially correct and that is in fact decline and indeed the acreage of the pulses. So the cereal have the marginal increase and whereas the rice and wheat have the decline. Next one is the Narmada river flow the west while the other large peninsular river flow the east. So it's occupy the linear lift valley, okay, the between the Vindhyan and Satpura. That's not the land is slope in the west from central India. So that is also not okay. Now, which of the following statement regarding the laterite soil of India are correct? So they are generally red in color, and Topica and Keshav nuts grow well on the soil. And 1 and 4, they are rich in nitrogen and potash. That's wrong, and they are well known for Rajasthan, Uttar Pradesh. That's also not wrong, not right. So red in color and well known for the soil Tropica and Keshav. Okay. Next one is where you travel Himalaya, you will see the following: deep gorges, all parallel mountain, U-turn river, steep gradient using the landslide. Next one is consider the following crop of India, that is groundnut, sesame, pulse, millets. All of three are there in the predominantly rain-fed crop. It's a groundnut, pearls, millets, and sesame. Next is consider the following crop in India: cowpea and pigia pea and green gram. That all are used in the pulse for the green manure. So pulse they are for the high protein content and used for the manure as African country. Which of the following state has all the above characteristics? So Arunachal Pradesh satisfy the all because 80% of the under the forest, it is the 26 to 29 and latitude which through the northern Rajasthan, and 12% cover the constant protected area. What are the significant or practical approach to the sugarcane production on the sustainable sugarcane initiative? So it is 1 to 4. Seed cost is very low in the compared to the conventional method of cultivation. There are no application of chemical inorganic fertilizer, and the scope of intercropping more in this compared to the conventional method of cultivation. Drip irrigation can be practiced very effectively. So sustainable sugarcane drip irrigation is not there in sustainable sugarcane, but the sustainable sugarcane initiative practical approach to the sugarcane production, which is based on the principle of more with less agriculture system, rice intensification, improve the productivity, water, land, and labor on all same time. While the overall pressure of water resources, sustainable agriculture is the method sugarcane production involve using the less seeds, less water, optimal utilization of fertilizer, land to achieve the yield, and driven the farmer an alternative to conserve water, space intensive, raising the nursery using the single bedded chips, transplanting yard seedling, and maintaining the wide spacing and main health, providing the sufficient moisture and avoiding the water and 40% water saves, encouraging the organic method of nutrient and plant, and practicing intercropping, therefore increasing the effective utilization of land, giving the additional income to the farmer. Next is the consider the following pairs is the Limbu is the Sikkim and Bonda is the Tamil. Limbu is in the Sikkim and Bonda is in the Tamil. So Limbu tribes in the Sikkim in India, they are also present in the Nepal, Bhutan and Tibet, and the Dongia count are found in the Odisha and the Rayagada, Koraput and the Kalahandi district. Okay. So NH4 is Chennai and Hyderabad, NH6 is Mumbai, Kolkata, NH15 is Ahmedabad and Jodhpur. Okay. So none of the above is correct. NH4 is Mumbai and Chennai. NH15 connects the Punjab, Gujarat. NH6 connects the West Bengal. NH4 is the Mumbai. Consider natural gas occur in the Gondwana belt. Mica occur in the wilderness of Koderma. That's true. Dharwad is the famous for petroleum. That's not true. Natural gas occur in the Gondwana belt. So natural gas occur in the Gondwana belt. Petroleum natural gas in the sedimentary rock of the territory and Gondwana belt belongs to the upper Paleozoic and Mesozoic period of Radwar. Both the rocks are the much older period of considered mostly metamorphic rocks, thus very poor in petroleum natural gas. Koderma is the Jharkhand, quite famous for mica. So B, mica is the Koderma. Natural gas, Gondwana not true, and Dharwad famous for petroleum. It's Archain, and this is for the iron ore. And next one is which of the Kharif crop? Kharif crop is I think cotton, groundnut and rice. And 1, 2, 3, cotton, groundnut, rice. Wheat is not. Wheat is for Rabi. Next, which one of the following is coral reef? It's Andaman, Gulf of Kutch, Gulf of Mannar and Sundarban. So it's Sundarban is not a coral reef. Rest is Gulf of Kutch, Gulf of Mannar and Nicobar is all of. Okay, Harike, Wet Lake is Bias and Saldas, Kuala Deo, Ghana, National Park is Banas, and Koleru is confluence of Musi and Krishna. So 1 and 3, only one. Okay, so it's not Musi, it's Krishna and Godavari, Koleru, and Kevla Des is Gana. It's Rajasthan actually. Okay, so next is 10-degree channel. 10-degree channel is part of the Andaman and Nicobar. Okay, that's good. So drought prone areas of Ministry of Agriculture. We'll see this question again. Following is the 2 and 3 is the answer here. So it's 2 is the Chanderi and Kanchanpuram. So famous for production of sari or fabric. Chanderi and Kanchipuram only, not Karnal, no, not Bhadrachalam. Yeah. Okay, I'm coming back now again.